Hello, mighty companion. This is Earl Purdy, and I'm here to do A Course in Miracles Lesson 130. It is impossible to see two worlds. It is impossible to see two worlds. It is impossible to see two worlds. Perception is consistent. Perception is consistent. Perception is consistent. What you see reflects your thinking. What you see reflects your thinking. What you see reflects your thinking. And your thinking but reflects your choice of what you want to see. Your thinking reflects your choice of what you want to see. Your values are determiners of what you see and what you want to see. But what you value, you must want to see. Believing what you see is really there. What you value, you must want to see. Believing what you see is really there. No one can see a world his mind has not accorded value, and no one can fail to look upon what he believes he wants. You cannot fail to look upon what you believe you want. Yet who can really hate and love at once? Who can desire what they do not want to have reality? And who can choose to see a world in which they are afraid? Fear must make blind, for this its weapon is. Fear must make blind, for that is its weapon. Fear must make blind, for this fear's weapon is. That which you fear to see, you cannot see. Love and perception thus go hand in hand, and fear obscures in darkness what is there. What then can fear project upon the world? What can be seen in darkness and in fear that is real? Truth is eclipsed by fear, and what remains is but imagined. Yet what can be real in blind imaginings of panic born? What can be real? What would you want that this is shown to you? What would you want that fear is shown to you? What would you wish to keep in such a dream of fear? Now, listen to this. It's going to be kind of deep to hear. Fear has made everything you think you see. Fear has made all separation. Fear has made all distinctions. Fear has made the multitude of differences you believe make up the world. All the multitude of differences that you believe make up the world are not there. Fear, love's enemy, has made up all the multitude of distinctions that you see. Yet love can have no enemy, and so the fear can have no cause, no being, and no consequence. No cause, no being, and no consequence. The fear and the forms of fears and differences can be valued, but remain unreal. The fears and multitude of differences can be sought, but the fears and multitude of differences cannot be found. Today we will not seek for fears and multitudes of differences and separateness, nor waste this day in seeking what can not be found. It is impossible to see two worlds which have no overlap of any kind. Seek for the one, and the other world disappears, but one world remains. They are the range of choice beyond which your decision cannot go. The real and the unreal are all there are to choose between, and nothing more than these. You're always choosing between the real and the unreal. There's nothing else to choose but between the real and the unreal. Today we will attempt no compromise where no compromise is possible. The world you see of fear is proof you have already made a choice as all-embracing as the opposite choice. What we would learn today is more than just the lesson that you cannot see two worlds. The lesson we learn today, it also teaches that the world you see is quite consistent from the point of view from which you see the world you see. It is quite consistent. It is all a piece because it stems from one emotion and reflects its source in everything you see. 6 times a day in thanks and gratitude, we're glad to give 5 minutes to the thought that ends all compromise and doubt, and go beyond all thoughts that end all compromise and doubt as one. We will make 1,000 meaningless distinctions. We will not make 1,000 meaningless distinctions. No attempt to bring with us a little part of unreality. As we devote our minds to finding only what is real, we devote our minds to finding only what is real. Begin your searching for the other world of love by asking for a strength. Ask for a strength beyond your own strength, and recognize that you are asking for a strength beyond your own strength. That's what it is you seek. You do not want illusions. You do not want illusions. You do not want fears. You do not want false ideas. And you come to these 5 minutes emptying your hands of all the petty treasures of this world. You wait for God to help you as you say. You wait for God to help you as you say. It is impossible to see two worlds. Let me accept the strength God offers me and see no value in this world, that I may find my freedom and deliverance. It's impossible to see two worlds. Let me accept the strength God offers me and see no value in this world, that I may find my freedom and deliverance. God will be there. God will be here. God will be here. God will be here. For you have called upon the great unfailing power, which will take this giant step with you in gratitude, in gratitude, in gratitude. Nor will you fail to see God's thanks expressed in tangible perception and truth. You will not doubt what you will look upon, for though it is perception, you're going to have a kind of perception. It's not the kind of perception and seeing that your eyes alone have ever seen before. And you will know God's strength upheld you as you made this new choice. You will know God's strength upheld you as you made this new choice. Dismiss temptation easily today whenever temptation arises, merely by remembering the limits of your choice. Remember the limits of your choice. The unreal or the real, the false or true, it's what you see and only what you see. Perception is consistent with your choice. Perception is consistent with your choice. And hell, which is fear, or heaven, which is love, comes to you as one. Accept a little part of hell or fear as real, and you have damned your eyes and cursed your sight. And what you will behold is hell and fear indeed. Yet the release of heaven, which is love, still remains within your range of choice, to take the place of everything that hell, which is fear, would show to you. All you need say to any part of hell, all you need say to any part of fear, whatever form fear takes, is simply this: to whatever makes you feel fear, respond with this: it is impossible to see two worlds. I seek my freedom and deliverance. This is not a part of what I want. It's impossible to see two worlds. I seek my freedom and deliverance. And this fearful situation is not a part of what I want. It is impossible to see two worlds. I seek my freedom and deliverance. And this fear or upset is not a part of what I want. Fear and upset is not a part of what I want. A relationship of fear and upset is not a part of what I want. A situation of fear and upset is not a part of what I want. It's impossible to see two worlds. 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 You're going to either see what is love or what is fear, what is true or what is false, or what is real or what is unreal. That's all that you can see. What is innocent or what is guiltless. What is innocent or what is guilty. You can only see what is innocent, or you can only see what is guilty. You can only see what is real, or you can only see what is unreal. You can only see what is true, or you can only see what is false. You can only see what is true. You can only see what is false. It's impossible to see two worlds. It is impossible to see two worlds. It is impossible to see two worlds. It is impossible to see two worlds. Now, mighty companion, this is Earl Purdy, and I want to invite you to go to my website, www.earlpurdy.com, and check out my classes, and let peace extend from my mind and my heart to yours.